Hello again, GLL back for another video. Let's check out Halo Follower, the 5 best things about Halo 5 Guardians DLC. That's right, the 5 best things about Halo 5 Guardians DLC.
Halo 5 has done something very significant, something a little bit larger than just Halo, but perhaps the entire video game industry. You see, the huge world of downloadable content, known as DLC in the modern video game industry, has become somewhat controversial, confusing, and at times, and in some places on the internet, dangerous. What so many franchises try to do with the DLC is try to make the extra money that they may need for whatever profitable or developmental reason. See, 343 and Halo have done this in the past as well, but this time around, they decided to change it up. Halo 5's DLC is a true test to what video game downloadable content should be. Here's our top 5 list of the greatest.
Are you mad? All the content that Halo 5 has received as downloadable content is content that was cut from the original game. Like you just showed with the Mona Lisa. It's exactly the same. The only difference is they don't want to force you to pay for it. They want you to buy rec cards instead. Nothing's changed. It's still cut content cut from the game. So why is it some kind of success? The content that's cut from the game should have been released at launch. And everybody knows that. So this is the worst damage control I've ever seen.
Things about the DLC. At number 5, not much else could be said about the Halo 5's DLC being 100% completely free. This is something that the video game industry rarely, and I mean rarely, does.
Well, how is it completely free if you have rec cards? You know, a lot of the DLC's Warzone, you've got Firefight, and it's all revolving around the rec system, which makes you spend millions and millions of fucking pounds just to get fucking a few fucking worthless weapons in a video game. When they released the Firefight just recently, they released an £7.99 card with the fucking DMR and stuff in it. And you're telling me it's completely free? How is it completely free? What kind of idiot would say it's completely free? It's not completely free because of the rec system. And on top of that, you already paid for this content. You've already paid for it. You paid your original money, and then they finally give you the content months and months later. It's content that was cut from the original game. So you haven't got it for free. You already paid for it when you bought the original fucking disc, and then they just give you the content late that should have been on the disc to start with. That's not free content. That's delayed content that should have been on the original game. Halo 5's the biggest rip-off in Halo history. Make no mistakes about it. That is a fact.
This new content for a game costs a solid amount of money and effort, no matter how small or unsatisfying that the DLC may be. We have to remember that these companies have real live people working there, and it's hard to pay them when your game doesn't actually continue to generate the kind of revenue it needs to make to continue production and whatnot. What gives even more respect to 343, I think, though.
What about the rec points? Hello? They sold like, I don't know, 100,000, 200,000 rec points in the first week, didn't they? 200,000 pounds, something, I can't even remember the fucking numbers. They sold fucking thousands and thousands and thousands of fucking dollars in rec packs in the first week alone. They sold over 2 fucking million or whatever, didn't they, in rec packs? That was before the fucking stupid, before the stupid esports league. They already reached their fucking target for the esports league, and they've continued to plow everybody for more money after that. What are you talking about?
Making this continuing content for all of us to enjoy for so many months now. You can say this because this content should have been in the game since day one, but we all know how many other games still have this problem, but they chose to make you pay for, day one DLC or stuff that was originally in the game, but, was cut. So it's great.
So Halo follower logic, it's okay to give you delayed content that should have been in the original game as long as it's free. No, it isn't, you fucking retard, because it's delayed. It shouldn't be delayed. It should come out with the fucking game when you fucking buy it. Why do you think the population's so low? Because no one's playing the game, because no one fucking cares. No one's going to wait fucking 9 fucking 10 months to get the rest of the fucking game they already paid for. You fucking idiots.
To see that this stuff is free because it was supposed to come with the game at launch. So DLC usually only drops a few times a year during a game's lifespan, and maybe in some cases, none at all. So at number 4, Halo excitement every month. It was very exciting to learn and also to experience that in Halo 5, that every month we got new stuff we didn't know.
What are you talking about? It's not new if you've ever played Halo before. It's not new content. Bomb Assault's not a new game mode. Infection's not new. Firefight's nothing new. It's not new. It's not new content. It's not a new game mode every month. It's the same crap you got in Halo fucking 3 and Halo Reach. And Halo 4. What are you talking about? It's not exciting to like, oh yeah, we're finally 8 months later getting Infection. Wow! Fucking amazing! Fucking amazing! Only 8 months later. Fucking hell! If that's exciting, I don't know what the fuck else must you consider exciting, man. You must like watching fucking paint fucking dry, man. If that's what you consider exciting. That is ridiculous.
What they were going to put in Forge. We didn't know all the different cool things that they were going to put in until the last second. So for Halo 5 to not only put out way more updates than just
the very fact that Forge mode wasn't released at launch is an epic fail. Whether it's good or not, it's an epic fail.
just a few every year, or maybe sometimes not at all, like I said, but to give out these updates back to back every month was actually pretty awesome. It was very, very, very impressive.
It's impressive. It's fucking awesome to get content 8 months fucking late
For them to do it. So Halo fans are constantly asking, previously, when is the next update happening? What weapons are we getting? Why aren't we getting the Falcon? Blah, blah, blah.
That's because they're fucking sick of playing the same shit when they should have way more content in the game.
You name it, right? But this was great because we typically knew when updates were going to come. We knew that there was going to be some new skins and maybe a map or two, or
Wow!
a spin-off of a couple maps or whatnot. So we always knew that there was going to be something that was relatively new that we
Relatively new! He just said a remix of a map that's already in the game. Relatively new, something different. The same exact level again, but reskinned. So it's slightly different. Oh, they put a bridge in. Wow! Fucking hell, that exclusive content there. Wow!
could enjoy, whether it be Forge, Arena, or weapon skins. At number 3, keeps the gaming feeling fresh. So
That's just the same thing. You said the same thing twice.
About after a month or two. I know I have, especially with
That's the same thing you just said. That is the same thing. You said it's good to get new stuff every week. Now you're saying it keeps the game fresh because you get new stuff every week. That's the same fucking thing. You said the same thing twice. You fucking idiots.
That I thought that I would be playing until the end of time, like Fallout 4 and Destiny, but they're just kind of collecting dust now. So many of us could probably agree that we've been in this situation.
Fallout 4, a fucking single player game that has no fucking content once you've beat the game. Yeah, Fallout's got a lot of content in the single player, but it's not got a multiplayer mode that you can play with friends over and over and over again. So why would it have the longevity of a fucking Halo game? That makes no sense. It's fucking bullshit. And the fact that fucking 343 have now removed the fucking player count in Halo Reach just shows how bad Halo 5 is fucking doing, doesn't it? A game that's fucking 6 years old is fucking creaming it in fucking population. That is bad.
Where we're playing our favorite game, or what we thought was going to be our favorite game, to only actually last a few weeks or months, and then we completely drop it and never see it again. So the thing is that many games are only fun one time around, or they get very old and repetitive.
I agree. Halo 3 and Reach were only fun one time around. Fucking hell. That's what happens when you put all the content in the game at launch. You know, when you play Bomb Assault on Halo 3 for a few weeks, that's it. You just fucking, you put it down, you don't want to play it ever again. What they should do is delay it and wait till the few years later, you know, just before Halo Reach comes out, to fucking release the fucking Bomb Assault. Yeah. That would have been a great business move, wouldn't it? That makes loads of fucking sense. Clearly not, because the population on Halo fucking 3 and Halo Reach proved that people like to get the fucking game modes at fucking launch, you imbecile.
Early age. Halo 5 was too many on that list of games, or what would have been, but the game has managed to somehow keep itself refreshed and getting constant new additions to help those players who may have gotten bored early on. So the players who have got stuck with Halo 5 since the beginning are continuing to get new aspects added to their Halo 5 experience, and this is something that
They're not new! How are they new? It's old game modes and fucking remixes of maps they already have. How is it new content? It's not new. It's only new if you've never played Halo before in your life. But if you've never played Halo before in your life, why the fuck would you start now? Because this game is ass.
haven't really seen, at least to this magnitude, in a very long time, if at all, I think. With all the active players and whatnot with Halo 5 Guardians, and an active community that's able to...
What players? What players?
...have, you know, new content all the time, at least once every month.
Wow! Content every month that's the same fucking shit we had fucking in 2007. Amazing.
Has kept the community alive, and it has been a great design choice by 343 to, of course, put these updates for free for everyone, to not split the community up.
That's the same thing. You're saying it again, the same thing. Get on with it.
And to have them over such a long time and keeping the game feeling fresh. Whether it's new maps, new modes, or Rex, or weapons, or armor, Halo 5 has continued to give players options. And
Rex are not fucking free. You have to pay for them, or you have to work fucking grind for hours to get them. That's not free content.
Play their game. So that one keeps the gaming feeling fresh. That is a huge, huge point. So I'm going to keep it real low-key with you guys, real down to earth. This has made the community very, very strong at number 2.
What do you mean make the community strong? What are you talking about?
See, Halo 5's content plan has made the lives of most Halo YouTubers, us included here at Halo Follower, much more interesting and able to continue producing.
Oh, that's alright then. So, it's a great idea to delay all the content so idiots like me and you can make fucking videos about all the content that comes out on a weekly basis. Wow! You know what? I don't want to make fucking videos about how wank Halo fucking 5 is, because if it was good, I'd just play the fucking game. You know what I'm saying? I'd upload gameplay clips and stuff like that. No, no one may fucking watch them, but if I was enjoying the fucking game, I wouldn't be making fucking videos about it, would I? It's fucking ass. What's the point? What's the point in trying to deny it? What's the point in pretending that it's a great idea to have delayed content? Okay? How does YouTubers getting the benefit of it mean anything? It doesn't benefit the game. Whether it benefits you or not, that doesn't affect the fucking game. The game's still ass because the content is delayed. That's why you have to damage control it in shit videos like this. Fucking bastards.
Content. This time we don't have to go through all the dark times of nothing new to talk about, and of course all those speculation videos can get a little bit tiresome, at least not accompanying some new fresh Halo content at our doorstep every month. So each month there is a new update, so there will be new videos that were made and new tweets and Facebook posts to be made and new things to talk about, new things to speculate on, which we're gonna, you know, see in the live stream.
Halo fucking channels have also seen a drop in traffic because the community's dropped so much. And because the fucking 343 lost half their fan base with Halo 5. So no one's even watching half these fucking videos.
Or whatnot, and in the end, the entire Halo community has somewhat continue to talk about things. And this is about 8 months past Halo 5's release date at this point, yet we still have lots to talk about, such as...
Well, people used to talk about DLC that was launching that you paid for, but it was actually additional content, not fucking shite. You could actually get fucking levels like Tempest and Invasion Breakpoint and Highlands for Halo Reach. Do you know what I'm saying? Those were real content. Those were real fucking content that people were excited for. And now it's just a remix of the same level that we already had and some fucking weapon skins. That's not fucking content people even care about.
There be any more DLC at this point. Halo 5 has made the Halo community a lot
If there's more DLC, you'll obviously have to fucking pay for it, and that will completely fucking destroy your entire fucking argument about free DLC.
Stronger in a long time, and I believe that it's the first step on repairing the Halo community after its...
How is it repairing the Halo community when it's the game that killed the Halo community? It literally sold half of what all the fucking old ones fucking did. It's not even sold half of that, so why would it be a fucking success to bring the community back together? What a stupid fucking sentiment.
Flop after Halo Reach and Halo 4. And although there are...
Halo Reach had a good population and great sales. Halo 4 had great sales and a low population. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Still plenty who wish to be hateful and maybe even a bit ungrateful from what we...
Ungrateful! Oh, we're ungrateful! So getting fucking infection fucking 8 months late is completely fine! It's completely fine! Don't listen to me. Don't listen to fucking late night gaming who's just fucking thrown himself under the bus. Yeah, some people are just hateful. Whatever.
So far, the community as a whole has been able to do some great things, which many of us would not, be able to do if it wasn't for the monthly DLC updates. And I think that's a great thing.
What are you talking about? If we didn't have monthly DLC updates, we'd just have all that content already, so we could just play it. We wouldn't have to wait for it, you fucking inbred. What are you talking about?
Especially for Halo YouTubers. At number 1, this gives 343 time to test and add new things. Without the DLCs for Halo 5...
Why did they just delay the game? Well, they just delayed the game. If they delayed the game, they would have got everything ready before it launched, wouldn't they? What do you mean it gives them time? It doesn't give them more time. If you want to give them more time, you delay the game so the content can be put in the game. You don't fucking release it half a game and then put all this shit in later. How does that make sense? It doesn't give them more time. It's the same amount of time that they needed in the first place. But they just decided, fuck it, let's release half the game first. Next you'll be saying Street Fighter 5, it gave them more time to put that together. What are you talking about? That's stupid.
We would have never gotten all the fixes and changes as fast as we have. You see, we would have not gotten the Forge, the BTB, Griffball Infection, and now Warzone Firefight. We wouldn't have gotten all the old school weapons and new variants of vehicles and a lot of things that the Halo community, immediately let 343 know what we wanted in the next or two updates.
Who cares about the fucking battle rifle from Halo 2? The battle rifle in the game shouldn't be a pile of shit to start with. Why not just fucking implement that from the beginning? What kind of bullshit is that? Let's have fucking 1 million battle rifles and different fucking guns and shit. Who cares? You can't even get it without going through the rec system. Wow, you have to fucking work for fucking months to get the fucking Halo 2 BR. You know what might be a better idea? Play fucking Halo 2, you fucking idiot.
Dates. And the list can go on for quite some time, but the true point of all this is that the monthly DLCs have allowed 343 time to test and add quite a bit of cool stuff to Halo fans' experience. It's a great strategy if you can deal some hate from the day one Halo fans by 343, and if Halo 5 had just a little more in the beginning in a better campaign experience.
It should have everything it's got now, and more, to stand a chance to even be close to fucking Halo 4. Which is a better game in my opinion, all around. Better campaign, Spartan Ops, which was actually only half of it was on the disc, but that was supposed to be episodic. They clearly said that before it came out. So, yeah. But then, all the fucking multiplayer content was there, apart from fucking Ricochet. They never put Assault in fucking Halo 4. But everything else was there. You got all your fucking game modes. maps and whatever, and then there was a season pass for extra fucking maps. And that was it, just maps. Not fucking game modes that are fucking, one game mode. Everything else was in the game from day one. Infection, Capture the Flag, all the playlists were in, everything. Even in Halo 4. And that was piss poor. Halo 4 was piss poor. Look at Big Team Battle. Big Team Battle wasn't in at launch. Forge wasn't in at launch. That was all content that was in Halo 4. Now Halo 4 is shit, but it's way better than Halo 5 in terms of content delivery. And Halo Reach pisses all over both of them. So what kind of stupid comment is that?
I do believe that 343 would be getting nothing but thunderous praise by everyone in the Halo community, at least the majority of us. Titanfall 2 is said to be following Halo 5's DLC plan, and we can only assume
Better avoid that fucking game then, aren't we?
that many more franchises will take this free service route of DLC. Now, I don't mean to be negative here, but I always like to look into the potential and possibilities
It's not free DLC if it should have come out with the game.
of things. Now, we have to remember, at the end of the day, these are game developers with deadlines. They may specifically...
Well, then they better hit them then! And make the game before launch, not after launch. Fuck deadlines. What's that got to do with us? Why have we got to fucking feel sorry for them? They need to get off their arse and make some decent games. Otherwise we won't buy them. Hence the low fucking sales.
care, but the producers, let's say maybe perhaps Microsoft or Activision, they don't care so much about the community.
It's the same thing. 343 and Microsoft are the same thing.
They're more about, the profit and the return and whatnot. So I'm a little bit scared that maybe this could end up, and I don't think that 343 Industries did this on purpose or anything, and I think that this was, what they had to do because they, had, some more developmental time, but they had to land that 2015 release date.
No, they didn't. They could have delayed the game till this year. There's no Halo game coming out this year at all. So what difference would it have made? It still would have come out when there's no other fucking games other than, obviously Gears of War to compete with. Whoop-de-fucking-do. What's the difference? What's the fucking difference? What difference would that have made to Halo if it had come out this year instead of last year? What kind of stupid statement is that? The Xbox might have fucking suffered for it, but it might have given them a bit more time to fucking get the MCC back up and running. There's an idea.
Bit scared that these games may take the wrong direction because 343 had to do this, so it's not like...
How do you know this wasn't the plan from day one? How do you know that? You don't. Shut the fuck up, noob. You don't know anything.
Wanted to do it, I don't think anyway.
You don't think, but you don't know, so shut the fuck up.
But with all these other games coming out, I'm scared that they might just snap these games into several pieces and just delay the game throughout time. And that would be super bad. That would be
super bad. I thought it was a good idea. I thought the whole video that you've just been talking about, the 5 best things about Halo 5, was saying it was a great idea to do this. Now you're saying it's super bad if other people do it, but it's okay for Halo 5 to do it. You've just completely flip-flopped what you were saying. That's how fucking stupid you are.
very, very bad. But hopefully the video game industry understands what 343's, design choice was on this. It's not like we...
Yeah, it was... There'll be a bunch of dicks and they got away with it, so let's all copy it.
It's not like we didn't want this stuff on day one. We expected infection. We still expect race. We expect...
So why are you praising 5 best things about Halo 5 Guardians DLC? Why aren't you ripping into them and saying it should have been on day one? Like fucking normal people.
Things from 343 and the typical Halo experience in a mainline franchise installment. So now, whether you hate Halo 5's monthly DLC and thought that it should have just came with the original release, or thought that it actually kept the Halo community alive and hyped, I think that it actually did a great service to the video.
You've just flip-flopped again. You said it's going to be bad if other people do it, but now it's good that they did it with this. You're talking shit.
Video game industry, as we talked about earlier, Titanfall 2 is following Halo 5's DLC plan.
Who cares about Titanfall 2? Who gives a fuck about Titanfall 2? Seriously. Who the fuck cares? Nobody. Game's gonna flop probably. The first one only sold a fucking million copies. Who cares about Titanfall 2? Seriously, who cares? I'm slightly interested in the campaign mode. I'll pick it up second hand, maybe. That's it. And definitely if they're following Halo 5's model, because I'll just wait till the content's released and then pick it up then. Why would I get it at launch? To have no fucking content. Fucking retarded. Who cares about Titanfall 2? Who gives a flying fuck? It's going to be eaten alive by Battlefield and fucking Call of Duty. We know it is. So what's the point? There's no point in even getting it. It's the same exact shit as fucking advanced fucking Infinite fucking Warfare. But it's fucking nowhere near as big of a fucking name or a game. So it's going to fucking suffer. Yeah, it's got Titans. So if you like that shit, great. But you could just wait until it's fucking half price. Why are you going to spend money on it? Why are you going to buy it new? To get content like this, what you're saying is going to be fucking delayed like Halo 5's. Why would you buy it? It makes no sense to do that.
Video game industry doesn't copy one from each other unless something works, at least in
What? What a load of bollocks.
most cases. So I think the least that could be said is that the last few months with the new DLC in Halo 5 Guardians and us not knowing what was going to come has been, the lack of better words, exciting and very, very, I guess, hypey. Anyways, guys, thank you so much.
Not really, because for every fucking retard that's on this channel fucking liking and fucking subscribing and fucking sucking your dick, there's a million fucking fans that didn't buy the fucking game, not interested in the content, and don't give a fuck about it. So that doesn't prove anything.
For watching. This has been Chris here on Halo Follower. Be sure to subscribe here on the channel if you want your more Halo news, lore, and entertainment. And of course, like this video up if you ended up enjoying. We will be back with more videos and plenty more next week. Guys, thank you for watching. Peace out.
Chris, you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. That's the biggest load of bollocks I've ever heard in my life. You flip-flop consistently. 2 or 3 of the things you said were the same fucking thing, just repeating yourself over and over, saying the same fucking positive thing. Shut the fuck up. And fucking the fans of this channel, fuck yourselves off. You're full of shit, man. Absolutely full of fucking shit. You want to know what a sellout looks like? There it fucking is. Right there. This channel is fucking so fucking biased. Come on. Feel free to subscribe. See you later.